What's the dog doing? I think my biggest worry at this point is the weather, actually. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't rain or snow. Further up, almost in the clouds. Quite a bit of snow, but we're almost to the final camp before Panch Pokhari. So is this the stop? You, raven, crow. This place is looking kinda deserted. I don't know. Oh, well, I don't know, that looks newish. That one over there, the red roof. Well, the Nepali guys are here, so hopefully we can get some answers. This place looks pretty closed up, but maybe these guys are here to open it for us. You. Yetta. हजुर
आज बाँसबरी
पाँच पोखरी भोलि भोलि
भोलि
आज यही म त पाँच बजे ल हुन्छ
यो होटलको साउथै उहाँ हुनुहुन्छ आज त अमेरिकन जसरी भइरहेको रहेछ त
म जापानिज
मैले त जापानिज अथवा स्पेनिस जस्तो लाग्यो
पुरा चाहिँ अमेरिकन
तल आउने
ए यहाँको साउजी उहाँ हुने
मेरो चाहिँ जोइन
जो
जोइन सप
जोइन सब
हजुर
छोरी जोइन
ए जोइन तपाईको जोइन ए हो
अच्छा
तपाईको छोरी
घरमा छिम्टीमा
ए हो ए माथि खोलेको छैन
यो पनि मैले जाउँछ फर्काएर लिएर आएको
खाना पनि पाइन्छ
खाना पिने सबैको भित्र
Oh, it killed a rat. It's like a ferret or something.
Oh, oh, that's in that one.
It had a mouse.
कहाँ रहेछ
Musalai Mario. Mukmatio. So, surprise, surprise, I don't have a lot of footage of our stay this evening in Nyasimpati, but I made sure to get up the next morning and explain what was going on and where we were at in the trek. Good morning from Nyasimpati. So, last night we got here around, I don't know, got here around 1 or 2. And we were feeling pretty wiped, so we just decided to stay the night here. So we were pretty worried about today, what the weather would be like, and whether it would be clear or not. But check this out. Panch Pokhari is up this trail, curved around that mountain at the top. So we got ourselves a day. Can't really see it, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beds we slept in. This room, and there's one other room across the way that's basically the same. And because it's clear today, like I said earlier, we can go to Panch Pokhari. So this is where we stayed last night. This is Nyasimpati, and you can see the mountains are all out. When we got here last night, I didn't really get to film, but we were basically up in a cloud, and we weren't sure. We could see this ridge right here, but we weren't really sure what the weather today was going to be like. And then this morning we got up just about sunrise, and we saw all this range, the Langtang range. So just a little bit more about the trail that we're on today. Nyasimpati is at 3,900 meters, or about 12,000 feet, maybe a little more. Panch Pokhari, we're going to hit 4,000 meters, and the Panch Pokhari viewpoint is another 200 to 300 meters above that. But so far, bang for buck with the amount of trekking you need to do. That's to say, we're going to be up and down in about 6 days. It's been really incredible, actually. I wasn't sure what to expect from this trek, and we haven't even really gotten to the best part, but just going through jungles and the Himalayan rainforest, and all the way up to here where we just see this magnificent view of the mountains and the Himalayas. I'm glad this trek was recommended to me, because I don't know if I would have ever gone here had it not been. And it is slowly starting to make up for missing Makalu. This is what I want in a Nepal trek. I want to see diverse landscape, I want to see mountains, I want a more rustic experience, I guess you could say. Rustic is such a overused term. I don't personally really like it. That's really all I can say to describe the stays that we've stayed in. Very low key, no menus, just dalbat. Yeah, really satisfying trek so far. But I'll check back in once we're at the top.
Trail there. But I guess that's not our trail.
Looks like it kind of descends. I guess it goes over that thing there.
We're always going west.
Yeah. Yeah, eventually you'll be able to see where we stayed in Tipu. Somewhere up there is the 5 lakes, yeah.
Are we going farther than that?
No.
That's the stop.
Yeah, that's the last stop. Holy. Look at that. Huh? We're on the final ascent. The trail goes all the way down here and then zigzags up, and then there's a final staircase right there. There's a lodge like right here. There's a final staircase, and it looks like, at least from here, that there's a gate that is basically the gateway to Panch Pokhari. So, long way down. We still got snow on the trail, but we're almost there. We're almost there. We made it up the switchbacks. You can see there's that gate from before, and the stairs going down, and then right here is the shed. Almost there. It is so quiet up here. Nothing but the birds and the wind. It's magnificent. Here we are. The last step. Oh my goodness. That's where we started. That's Chimti. We just went in and out and in and out. The real issue is if this is not the end. Oh, let's hope it is. Mino made it, and I'm right behind. There's a sign. There's a couple signs. Panch Pokhari, Tangpal, Nyampalika. I think. Welcome to Panch Pokhari. Still not there. Let's go up behind there. Cloud rolling in, but it seems like we're pretty close. But I thought that back there, so I'm not sure. We're coming up on a stupa and a sign. I don't know what it says. Hearty welcome. Panch Pokhari, hearty welcome. Are we there yet? We're in the mist. Well, we made it. We're here at 5 lakes or Panch Pokhari. Right now it doesn't look like too much. There's 1 lake, 2, third one behind us over there, and then 4 and 5 I think are beyond that ridge. But anyway, we're here. It's pretty misty. Hopefully this should clear by tomorrow morning, and then we'll get a real nice look at the lakes. We're going to hike up there to the viewpoint. Beyond this ridge are the Langtang Himalaya. And we'll get pictures of those. We'll get a view of all 5 of the lakes there as well. There's only the 4 of us, and one of the owners of the lodges is up here, and really awesome guy. He set up in the tea house. He set up tents for us because I think he heard that we wanted we were looking for single rooms, like single for the 2 couples. So I think he set up those tents just for that, which is pretty great. He's gone down below now, probably just to grab something to come back up, but it's just a super cozy experience. He made us kind of a local tea, and then also we requested some YY or noodles, and he made us that too, and it's pretty good, but it's hard to be a judge completely of just those noodles, because I think we were all pretty hungry. Anyway, we're at about 4,000 meters here, and again, I have to reiterate, this is a pretty incredible trek, especially for only about 5 or 6 days. Tonight we're hoping, although I don't know what's going to happen with the mist and any cloud cover, but we're hoping to get some astral photography, and then obviously get up for sunrise this morning and hike up to that ridge, which should take about an hour. But yeah, so far it's been a wonderful experience here at Panch Pokhari. And it's too bad because I don't think a lot of people know about this place or have heard about it. Nepalis have heard about it, but I don't know if a lot of foreigners have. So if you're looking for pretty interesting, diverse, at least climate-wise and like visually, with the different terrain, I think this is a trek that everybody coming to Nepal who's looking for something a little off the beaten path should try to check out. Now it is March. It is a little cold here. It's still March. We're really close to April. But it is pretty cold up here. There's still, as you can see, quite a bit of snow and ice covering the lakes. I think if I was to do this again, I would either come in October or April. And the reason I would just wait until April is because on our way up, we did see that, and we've already seen in this video too, that the rhododendrons were blooming. And rhododendrons are just incredible here. They're Nepal's national flower. And when you come to Nepal during March and April when they're blooming, you can see why. Because they are just brilliant. They don't even look real. But yes, highly recommended. Panch Pokhari, 5 lakes in Sindhupal Chowk, north of Kathmandu. It's actually like, after being in here, if you go outside, it feels like snow blindness.
Gyosho भन्छ gyosho.
Gyosho.
हजुर बस आलु
यो चियापत्ती
हजुर त्यो चियापत्ती हो
के हो भनेर सोचिरहेका थिएँ
चियापत्ती हो यो
कसको
Yeah.
सुत्नै लाग्यो यो पनि चिनी ज्यादा भयो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
तपाईँ फेरि
Royal treatment. Why?
Right, the खाजा खानु भयो?
खायो मलाई किन
ए, चाहिँ खानु भयो?
यो एउटा चाउचा पकाएर खानु यता खानुहुन्छ कि उतै खाने
यता खान्छ।
ल उतै खाने
ठिक छ?
हुन्छ हुन्छ ठिक छ
What we've got. But when I put it in my pocket, it like recharges. We were greeted the next morning by a thick fog covering the hills around Panch Pokhari, the same as it had been when we arrived there. It felt like we had once again been deprived of the reason we had come to Nepal this time, namely, to see some mountains. We couldn't even make it up to the viewpoint due to the lack of visibility. We had no idea where we were going. But we did make it to a smaller hill where you can see all 5 of the lakes. Mino had also woken up feeling sick as well, so the top of Panch Pokhari, the camp, felt like a bust for us. Despite that though, I'm still glad we went, And not unlike Makalu, this weather gave us reasons to try and come back here someday. But now we will make our way down, and we made it all the way down from Panch Pokhari to Chimti in one day. That was our goal, so this is that journey down. So, we made it to Nyasimpati, and about 2 hours total. So, let's keep going. Almost 3 hours. What's up? Okay, we're at the 4th Chimti, and the time is a little over 5 hours. Penultimate checkpoint. 6 hours and 42 minutes. The last one took around an hour and a half. We're in Derali. minutes. 7,000 feet difference in one day, and or 2,000 to 3,000 meters. Now it's time to have a beer, have some food, and get a bus back to Kathmandu tomorrow.